Christina here from the Pilates Barn. So we're going to go through the second move in the Pilates repertoire, and that is the roll-up. So the roll-up, maybe sometimes I think it's easier to start from a little bit in a reverse on this. So we're going to roll down first and then we're going to come back up. So what we're going to do is that we're going to sit up nice and straight here. Our feet are fist distance apart. My legs are active and I'm sitting up nice and tall. So I'm trying to squeeze my core here to help me sit up, because if I don't do that, I will find that my hip flexors are going to do all the work. We don't really want that. We don't want to overwork the hip flexors, but something has to make me stay here. So I either will squeeze my abs a little bit more and making sure that that's what's popping me up here, or my hip flexor is going to become very tight and they're going to be the ones pulling me forward to stay in this position. So I'm lifting up nice and tall, constantly focusing on my reaching. So I'm sitting up, reaching up, centering down, reaching out through my heels, and I'm going to reach my arms forward. My lats are connected and engaged, and I'm inhaling here to prepare. And as I exhale, I will initiate the move from pelvis and start to roll down towards the floor. So I'm relaxed through the shoulders, yet I'm reaching and my lats are engaged. And I'm coming down to the floor one vertebra at a time as I'm reaching out through my heels. Then I'm lowering all the way, making sure my chin stays nice into my chest here. And I'm going to reach my arms overhead. As I lower the arms, I think it's important to say that for most of us, slide down a little here, for most of us, if we push the arms all the way back like so, that the shoulders are pressing down and my arms are reaching over, most of us will then have that we have lost what I feel, we have lost the control of the powerhouse. We're arching off the floor ever so slightly because we don't have that shoulder mobility. So great, if we are a swimmer or a gymnast or have great shoulder mobility for whatever reason, you would be able to press back very far without losing that. But I prefer if we can maintain a good strong powerhouse, keeping this neutral position and only lower the arms as far back as we can while maintaining this. So we're staying in a safe and strong place. So in my case, that's about here. And then I'm going to start to peel back off the floor, rounding forward, squeeze my belly. And when I come to here, this is where I feel I need a little more power. I'm really going to squeeze my abs and press down on my lats, reach forward. My arms are on either side of my ears, and I'm reaching as far forward as I can. And then I inhale, stack my spine back up again, reaching and exhaling as I controlling it, coming back down, reaching up and over, keep control of pelvis, and then rounding back forward, squeezing all the way back up, reaching forward and getting that beautiful stretch. So not everybody's going to come this low, we might be up here, but I think focusing on keeping your arms between arms on either side of your ears, and then secondary, see how far you can come down, rounding that spine, and hopefully as when the time goes on, the more time you do it, the better you're going to get, the more length you're going to get. So I feel a nice stretch at the back of my legs. My legs I keep flexed as I come down here, and then I lift up, stack the spine, pop myself up, making sure my hip flexors are not overactive, so I can have a little feel here. I would feel if there's a sharp string here, your hip flexors are pulling probably a little more than they should. So then you need to engage a little bit through the belly to pop ourselves up. Not everybody will be able to do this, so in that instance we can have our knees bent here, we can reach and we can just curl down to where we can, and then grabbing onto the thighs, we can try to round, and as we sit back up nice and tall. That's an alternative. Now what I find pretty helpful is if we can't, many people when they come to this place where they either come down, the legs lift up, or as they come up, the legs lift up. In my opinion, this is because instead of using the deeper muscles, they're connecting further back, where a lot of people in Pilates land will call it scooping. When we engage the core muscles by scooping in and drawing in towards your spine, though when we're engaging those abdominal muscles, our spine can still stay mobile. However, if I were to flex my muscle, the layer on the outside, say the six-pack, flexing that, what happens is my spine locks. So when I come to this position where I need the muscle and my brain will maybe automatically flex, what's going to happen is that my spine stays locked, my legs will lift up and I will come up, but not the way we want to. Because we want in this move that we articulating down and then we articulating back up, rounding and reaching forward. So when we come to that element where we really need a bit of muscle, we can, and we find the legs are lifting, I'm not able to come up, then what happens, what we can use is a bit of a blanket here. This will help your spine to have something to press off to as you take off. So I will place that little jumper or towel or blanket behind my booty, and as I come down, I will fill that gap in my spine. I can still press down, I can still maintain a good strong neutral spine even if that's in there, because I'm pressing down into it. And then as I come up, I will get a little help because I have something to press into, and I reach forward and I come up. So that's a good choice to do until you feel strong enough to actually peel off the spine on your own. So I hope this helps, a little breakdown. And if you have any question, please let me know, comment or give me a buzz. And I will do my best to try to help you. In the meantime, stay happy, healthy and strong.